Hey, how's it going? So today I'm going to focus on a few things. When I was born, I was adopted. At the age of 18, I found out I was adopted. And in that timeline before, I was told I had a diagnosis. Because I got diagnosed, and my diagnosis is alcohol-related neurodevelopmental disorder. Parts of my brain didn't develop. The problem is the struggle. The struggle to understand. The struggle to read people's language, to read people's facial expressions. It's so hard. I can just ask you to go do, a simple, hard question because you know what? I can't do it either. Think of it as that you're trying to get over a mountain and you're struggling. You're struggling to see the goal. You're struggling to see the other side. I have short-term memory. I have the cognitive skills of a 12-year-old. I'm 26. I do not blame my mother. I do not blame my family. I don't blame anyone because it's an addiction. The only choice that you have is what's inside of you. You can make the choice. It's not from anyone else but yourself. And addiction is just a horrible disease. I don't do well in social atmospheres. I don't do well in loud places. I can't handle it. My brain just shuts off. And I have to run. I have to go. I can't stay here. I need to escape. Every time I go somewhere, I have to have an escape route. Imagine living your life like that. When I got diagnosed, knowing the deficits of what I was going to face for the rest of my life was devastating. Right now I'm upset because of a choice that someone made. And I don't blame people. I don't blame people for anything. But it sucks. It does. Because I want to be where everyone else my age is at. I want to be a musician. That's my goal. And when you have a disability, you can't socialize, you can't interact properly, you can't, you try so hard. We have to try 10 times harder. And that's hard. It really is. I try so hard every day. When it comes to work, us on the spectrum, we can work for like 5 days, 6 days straight or more, and we need rest. After we've worked that much, our brains they're overstimulated, overly worked, and overly just done. Just because we have support as living with FASD doesn't make us weaker. It doesn't make us any less. It doesn't make us people that are just not doing well. It doesn't mean that. It just means that we need support to do well, to live an awesome life, if you're scared of getting help, don't, because you need to survive. You need to live your dreams, and to have a support worker is one of the best things you can ask for. It's not easy to understand to you guys, but I have a learning disability, a severe one. I have a reading disability. I have understanding comprehension. I can't focus very well. I get upset. I get overwhelmed. If I'm working too much, I get upset and just melt right down. It's not easy. It's never going to be easy because of one choice: drinking while pregnant. My mother drank during pregnancy, and that just doesn't make her a bad person. A lot of the time I need help with understanding that, I gotta eat. My fiance has to tell me, Steph, you haven't eaten anything. You gotta eat. And That's so important because our brains are so tired all the time that we can't live sometimes. We just need a break. We need to shut down. We need to wear headphones. We need to put sunglasses on because it's too bright or it's too loud. And a lot of these things just add up and we just explode. We explode because we can't do it anymore. Like, I just wish that women didn't have to do such a horrible thing to an unborn child, because I see that I've struggled my whole life, and that's not fair, because it's just a lot of damage to a brain that shouldn't have to go through that for the rest of their life. And I go to conferences and I go to these certain things. Sorry guys, I'm getting upset. I'm back. Sorry, I just got a little bit tearful. It breaks my heart. What else can I say, right? So, don't drink while pregnant. 9 months sober is all you gotta do. It's not hard. It seems in the beginning it might be hard, but I just really hope that you guys can do it. And I know you want to do it for your child. So please, please, stay sober. No amount of alcohol is safe. I could talk about this subject for hours upon hours upon hours and still not get the message across, because there is such a big stigma on this disability. There's such a big gap between understanding and why is this disability so unknown. And it's just doesn't make sense. Like, a lot of the time I just wish people could just put the label down, put the bottle down, even, for matter of fact. Sometimes my brain gets so upset and so overwhelmed that I can't even function. I can't even tell you that the sky is blue and the grass is green. There's no difference between the two, like why those colors are different and why they're not the same. Like, sometimes I just get that upset. I can't even feel anything. I can't feel anything. Knowing that you need the help, knowing that you need to have support in order to live independently. Even the struggle, if I do live independently, as you can see, I live on my own with my fiance, and sometimes I feel like I can't do it. When she leaves to go to work, I'm sad, because I know that I'm not going to see her for 8 hours. And I know that I'm going to struggle during that time period. So what do? I pick up my guitar, I clean the house, I do things to keep my mind occupied. And that's fine, because I know that in the end, she will come home. It's just we have attachment problems. We can't deal with being alone. I ask why. Why did I deserve to have this? Why not the person down the street? Why was I given the end of the stick? The shitty end of the stick. Like, that's how I feel a lot of the time. That I was given this disability for a reason, and I don't see success sometimes. Alright guys, well, like my channel, subscribe, and do all those good things. Alright guys, have an awesome day. Bye bye.